You know, I really enjoy the finals because it just shows you how good a conference is. Well, conference finals at least. And one thing we've seen for I don't even know how long, the Western Conference is just so much better than the Eastern Conference because the Knicks are running through the Eastern Conference like it's not a problem at all. But the Western Conference is like a war zone. It's like Game of Thrones over there. And that just really goes to show that the Eastern Conference needs to step it up as far as talent that's over there. I don't know if they need to hire new management, new coaches, whatever. Because it's embarrassing what's going on in the Eastern Conference, man.
Harden and Mitchell contemplate their life decisions, and we've seen plenty more of the same.
There is just a confidence that the Knicks have when they get James Harden in that ISO. It doesn't matter if it's a contested shot, if it's Brunson. They just feel so comfortable when they're going at him.
After straight up murdering James Harden one-on-one in the clutch of Game 1, Jalen Brunson opened the second meeting with a bucket on, you guessed it.
Well, and if you're the Cavs, the formula stays the same as it was in those first.
And it's super unfortunate because I'm a James Harden fan, like a true James Harden fan, like a true OKC Big Three fan, like KD, Russ, James Harden, big fan of all three of them. But the fact that, bro, you got to stick some damn defense. This isn't how it used to be back in the day on the Rockets, bro. You can't just goddamn go for 30 or 40 and just not play any defense. This is the finals, the conference finals. You have to play some type of defense. And honestly, I'd rather them get exposed now than go to the finals and get exposed. Because if Brunson is doing this to you, what do you think Shea's going to do to you? What do you think D Fox and those guards on the Spurs are going to do to you if you play with this type of defense in the real finals? They're going to wax on, wax off that ass.
Second possession of the game, we have the miscommunication by Mitchell and Allen, who instead of staying on the perimeter, dives into the paint. OG gets doubled, Spider switches on Brunson, and that leaves Cat wide open on the wing. But even with the telegraph pass and a whole lot of time to get there, Harden doesn't break a sweat as we see Towns sinking the three.
He didn't think he was gonna shoot it.
3 minutes later, after getting his three-point shot blocked by Anunoby, the Beard jogs back ever so slightly and simply watches Donovan, who sprinted all the way back without even trying to help him. If I'm the Cavs coach, I've seen enough and I'm benching him immediately.
Definitely.
Now, some people may say that his offensive contribution is more valuable, and I can agree to some extent. He had a solid first half, scoring 12 points on 50% shooting without turning the ball over. But his defensive lapses are just unbearable. Watch him being a casual spectator on the Knicks fast break. At least try to do something, for God's sake. Make
He's
a
always
foul.
been like that.
Here, he's left to guard Towns because the bigs are typically slower. But as soon as he gets the ball, the big cat blows past Harden and finishes the tough layup.
Always been
Regardless,
like that.
the Cavs still led after one thanks to their hot shooting.
Knicks do have a foul to give. 4 seconds to go. Mitchell, the crossover, step back, three-pointers up. It's good. Donovan Mitchell drills the three.
Cleveland was still in front before James returned to action in the second quarter when the hunting for him on the defensive end resumed. Mikal Bridges gets the ball in the open court, sees Harden underneath the rim, and suddenly his eyes get wide like a tiger seeing his prey.
Nothing he can do about
Any
it.
player defended by James instantly became the first option.
Bridges
Nothing he can do about it.
Mikal Bridges in double figures.
No matter that he scored 9 points in the second period, he was still -5 for his 8 minutes on the floor. And I'm not happy at all to admit that Brunson acted like Harden's little brother at times.
Strus on the attack, leans in. They're going to wave it off.
But see, with Jalen Brunson, he's smaller. First of all, he's more undersized, and he gives way more effort on defense. He has more heart. He gives a lot more contributions to the team as a whole than James Harden does. I'm sorry. Jalen Brunson is a better overall player than James Harden right now. As far as we're talking about offense and defense, way better. If we're talking about straight offense, of course, it goes to Jay Harden. But offense and defense, come on, Brunson. This is like I don't even want to say the second game. I don't know how many games it's been that we've seen James Harden just get his ass waxed on, waxed off on defense. They're literally switching on to you and just taking your ass to the rack or doing you dirty every single time. The offensive game plan when James Harden is on the court is to do James Harden dirty. It gets to a point you got to step up and be a fucking man.
Foul. Strus does not like the call.
That was some acting by Jalen, but he still got the foul call in his favor. And I would like to see the refs collaborating for situations like this. Ref number 15 clearly had the better window to see exactly what happened, so he should step in and help his colleague make the right judgment, just like they do it on close out-of-bound calls. And on the very next possession, Brunson tried to extend his hot streak with a blatant lean into Harden, but the Beard has done that move 1,000 times, so he just backs away and makes him look silly. On the contrary, Josh
nice.
Hart was deadly from downtown.
Hart's going to try again. That one goes down. And Jalen Brunson only 2 points.
Okay.
Hart checks the seams and nails the three. Had all the time in the world.
After missing his first 3 shots from deep, Josh connected
Do you
on a
see
couple.
that? Do you see that? I just want to, bro. What the hell is going on with the Cavs defense? Why is these two people wide open? I was looking at James Harden. I'm like, damn, why didn't he just try to run up there and at least like put his hand up? But it doesn't matter because if he did, Anobi's gonna be wide open in the corner too. What is going on with the Cavs defense right now? Are they serious about making it to the finals, or are they just playing around?
Of threes to give the Knicks a 6-point lead. However, coming out of the halftime break, the Cavs returned the swing.
Mobley finds it. Allen inside, lays it up and in. Boy, they handle that double team beautifully. Brunson gets free for a moment, drives on Harden, goes inside, shuffle pass, Hart shot blocked inside. Jared Allen right there. He's won more playoff games than anyone. Mitchell floats it up. Nice soft touch from Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell ties the game with one of his patented floaters, and I'm sure that no one in the arena could have predicted what was about to happen next.
Mitchell tries to answer. Ball deflected. Towns comes up with it. Throws it ahead to Brunson. Beautiful advance pass, and Hart running the floor. The beneficiary.
Get ran.
He can chase over the screen, and he can get a hand up a little bit better on the mid-range stuff.
Boy, nice spin move. Brunson.
Get ran.
He has the ability to pivot and shift.
Mobley turns it over. Hart. Bridges inside, lays it in.
Get ran.
Timeout Cavs, largest lead of the game.
The Knicks
Let's get
executed a 9-0 blitz in the blink of an eye to get the Mecca rocking. And the best thing was, they were just heating up.
Gets inside, drives, flips it up with the right hand, and gets it to fall. Brunson now 7 of his 9 points. Looking for space here, kicks it out. Hart again wide open.
Wide
three,
open.
and gets it again.
Wide
That's his
open,
third
bro.
Three-pointer. Hart left open. Hart puts it in. Josh Hart.
This is just embarrassing, bro. This is why I said the Western Conference Finals is way more competitive and more entertaining to watch. Like, I literally watch every game for the Spurs and the Thunder. I could give a damn about this series. Just put the Knicks in the finals already, bro. This is just embarrassing work. It was already, I knew it was going to be a bad series for the East when the #1 seed Pistons literally went to the wire with the fucking Orlando Magic. I knew it was just going to be a weird series, a weird finals. And just seeing the Western Conference 1 and 2 seed battling it out, and then seeing the Eastern Conference do this little bullshit, it's embarrassing, bro. It's just like, come on, bro. It's just, what the hell is going on?
On fire from outside.
Josh makes them pay for the disrespect with his 4th 3 of the night, capping off an incredible 18-0 run in a span of 4.5 minutes. So after Cleveland managed to narrow the gap to 13 points, here comes Hart again.
Brunson kicks it out in the corner. Hart another 3.
Cooking their
It's
ass.
good.
Cooking their
Let's
ass.
go! Josh was unconscious in the 3rd, hitting 3 consecutive bombs to send the fans into a delirium. On the other end, Spida tried to make something happen for his team with 11 of his 26 points in the period, but only managed to cut the deficit to 15 heading into the final frame.
He's so
Embarrassing.
Boy, look at that ball denial from Landry Shamet trying to fight over the screen, but Mitchell gets away. Euro step, count it.
The story at the start of the 4th was the ton of free throws the Cavs took to help them make this a 7-point game. Staying scoreless for more than 3 minutes, the Knicks desperately needed someone to make a play for them.
Shooter on Brunson, finds Anunoby. Anunoby a 3-pointer, that's good.
I don't want to see this shit anymore, bro. James Harden is literally getting his ass cooked. The entire Cavs defense refuses to stick to perimeter. They're getting cooked every way possible right now. And then I just don't have any words for this. Like, I'm just disgusted. The Eastern Conference needs a rework or something. They need to put some of the Western Conference teams in the Eastern Conference because this shit is getting diabolical.